Howdy, Redneck Asian here with an update about the Ford Ranger warranty repair at Town and Country in Nashville, Tennessee. Town and Country Ford. So it's been months. I've actually emailed the video that I posted on YouTube to a couple of their employees, including the guy in the video and the manager. Service manager, sales manager, like as many as I could find on their website. No response. I also sent it to the news station here in Nashville. There's like an email address for that. No response. So it's just got to keep cooking. But I wanted to just share the frustration of that because I bought a platinum warranty, which on it specifically said 0 deductible. There was a checkbox. It's either this one or that one. Beaman Toyota is where I bought my used Ford Ranger, and it's a 2019. And this service technician at Town and Country just one day randomly called me out of nowhere and was like, hey, do you have a Ford Ranger? You know, there is a recall or a service bulletin on this. We can do it for free, blah, blah, blah. He mentioned something briefly about this 3%, and I was like, that's crazy. This is a 0 deductible. You guys should be able to like talk to the warranty company and get that sorted. But there was no confirmation of any of that. And then I also asked about a rental car, because apparently it provides for a rental car. The warranty does. Anyway, I didn't get one from that dealership. So I was without a vehicle for about a week. It was either 5 days or 7 days or 8 days, something like that. This was before the holidays. And so by the time the truck was ready, I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Like, I'd love to pick it up today. And they're like, all right, you just got to wait like an hour so we can finish this invoice. I'm like, what invoice? I thought it was 0 deductible. You know, it's a $5,000 transmission repair paid for by Ford warranty situation thingy. I guess technically, let me rephrase that. It wasn't paid by Ford. It was paid by the warranty company, which is like Toyota Extracare. So they are the ones who paid for the $5,000 repair, okay? And then so I'm like, okay, cool. So it's going to be like $180 for me to get my truck back. That's how much the 3% credit card processing fee was, and apparently sales tax on said credit card processing fee when I didn't pay with a credit card and I have a 0 deductible warranty. Regardless, I really needed my truck. And I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, this truck was purchased tax exempt. You know, I have agricultural tax exemption and I'm a rhythm minister for a church in Nashville. So it's like, can we, you know, what do I need to do to get the sales tax removed? Because I have the exemption in Tennessee. Do I just bring that certificate in? And I actually called their cashier and asked that specifically. And they said, bring your certificate in and, you know, we'll handle it from there. I was like, all right, cool. So I get a ride to the dealership with my checkbook and the certificate. The checkbook matches the name of the certificate. I go to pay the invoice. They're like, oh, we can't accept this. You have to pay taxes. This is a personal vehicle. I'm like, actually, it's not a personal vehicle. It was actually purchased tax exempt. You can, you know, at Beaman, you can look at the paperwork or whatever, you know. They're like, no. And then they called the manager out. I was like, well, you know, can I talk to the manager? And that's the guy who was confrontational. I don't think he liked that I was a woman telling him something or potentially right. So anyway, he comes out, I'm like, you know, here's the certificate. Like I called ahead of time and they said, this is the procedure. But what he said was like, well, if you want this, I have to check with HR and I don't know how long that's going to take. And I was like, okay, so can you just go do that? Or can I leave this with you, pay for it without the tax, and then you handle it. I take my truck home and you call me with an update. They're like, no, doesn't work that way or something like that. So I was like, wait, so I have to wait to take my truck for you to talk to your HR department about this certificate. you know, and that's when I was like, started recording. I'm like, can you repeat this policy? May I record you about this? Because we have tax exemption at Costco, Walmart, Amazon. Like, this is not a BS thing. And he treated it like, I don't know. I hadn't felt so disrespected as a paying consumer. And I bought a platinum warranty for a reason. And in addition to all that, at this Town and Country Ford in Nashville, their cashiers are behind plexiglass. They're like encased. You can't even, you know, that should have been a sign. Because the other Ford dealership in South Nashville, there's no plexiglass. The cashiers are right there in the open. Yeah. So in hindsight, here's what I've learned. Getting that call from that service person, that service manager saying, hey, yeah, we can do these repairs for you. It's free. It'll be covered by the warranty. I should have said, hey, thanks for this call. Let me do some research and I'll get back to you. That way I could have called maybe a different dealership in Nashville. I could have done some more online research about the protocol, because Ford does have some serious repairs and recalls and service bulletins, which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to support an American company. I enjoyed my Ford hybrid. My sister has that car now. It has given me zero problems, and it gets 40 plus miles per gallon. And that's what made me want to go to, like, you know what? Well, I need a truck, and it would be great to stick with Ford. It's an American company. But so far, it's kind of been a disappointing experience with the Ford Ranger. There's been some other recall repairs. One was like a door actuator, blend door actuator, something like that. The South Nashville Ford did it for free. Zero deductible, gave me a free rental car. No shenanigans. No, oh, you got to pay this, you got to pay that. No, absolutely zero. And they had to do more transmission stuff after Town and Country. So for the $5,000 that Town and Country Ford got, they didn't do it right. And anyway, that's all. If you listened to this and you got to the end, comment caw, so I know you did, because I just wonder if people even care about this type of backstory stuff. And it's a little rambly. I apologize. Okay, bye!